2 decades ago, India was seen by global companies as the back office of the world. Shared Service Centers, or SSCs, began sprouting across cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Noida, Chennai, and Pune. Their purpose was simple: cost arbitrage. By centralizing back-office functions like finance, HR, and customer support, companies could save money while ensuring scale. In 2002, fewer than 400 such centers operated in India, largely focused on repetitive processes. But by 2006, things began to change. The market value of India's shared service industry had already crossed $10 to $12 billion, and global leaders were noticing that India offered more than just cost savings. The country's abundant talent pool, English fluency, and growing process maturity made it the fastest-growing destination for shared services worldwide. The global financial crisis of 2008 became a defining moment. Across the US and Europe, headquarters were forced to cut costs, but in India, operations kept running. Multinational firms consolidated functions here, relying on India not just to save, but to survive. By 2010, the country hosted nearly 700 centers, generating close to $19 billion in value. India had proven resilience, and the seeds of a bigger transformation were being sown. That transformation arrived around 2014. This was the inflection point where the SSC model started to evolve into the Global Capability Center, or GCC model. No longer limited to transactional support, Indian centers began to own analytics, digital transformation, product engineering, and even R&D. They weren't just following processes, they were shaping them. From being a cost center, India was now becoming a capability center, challenging the status quo. Then came the pandemic in 2020, which became a true catalyst. As offices around the world went dark, India's GCCs kept businesses alive. Remote delivery of finance, IT, supply chain, and customer service proved that these centers were not only resilient, but innovative. Far from slowing down, the sector accelerated, adopting cloud platforms, automation, and AI-enabled tools at scale. The world saw clearly that India's GCCs were no longer back-office support. They were lifelines. Today, in 2024 and 2025, India has firmly established itself as the world's largest GCC hub. More than 1,760 companies run over 3,000 centers across the country, together employing nearly 1.9 million professionals. The industry generates $64.6 billion annually and is projected to cross $100 billion by 2030. Its impact on the Indian economy is equally profound. In 2025 alone, GCCs contributed $62 billion in exports, almost 9% of India's foreign exchange reserves, and supported over 10 million jobs across direct, indirect, and induced employment. What began as cost arbitrage has turned into one of the most strategic economic engines of the country. This shift is best described as moving from cost arbitrage to capability arbitrage. Global companies are not just saving money in India, they are building intellectual property, shaping customer journeys, and leading transformation. Investments reflect this confidence. Global giants like Chevron and Sanofi have committed over $1.4 billion to their Indian GCCs, while Japanese firms are planning over $2.5 billion in investment by 2028, doubling their footprint. The GCC is no longer seen as a cost center, it is the strategic wing of the enterprise, and the future lies at the intersection of AI and GCCs. Imagine a global shipping company. An AI-powered GCC in India could predict vessel delays before they occur, proactively resolve customer exceptions, optimize container routes in real time, and track sustainability goals across the supply chain. What was once back-office support becomes the very engine of competitive advantage. India's journey from SSCs in 2002 to GCCs in 2025 tells a clear story. When capability meets strategy, transformation becomes inevitable. Those organizations that embrace GCCs as true strategic partners, combining scale, talent, and the power of AI will shape the next era of business.